Hey, so I came across something online that honestly made me stop scrolling. Apparently, white people only appeared around 7,000 years ago. And when you hear that, it sounds like humans just popped up out of nowhere. But here's where people get it completely twisted. That statement is not about humans. It's about appearance. Because humans, we've been here for over 200,000 years. What changed around that 7,000-year mark? Was the rise of lighter skin becoming more common in certain populations? So let's break that down properly. All humans originally came from Africa, and early humans had darker skin because it protected against strong sunlight. That wasn't random. That was survival. Now, over time, humans migrated into regions with much lower sunlight, like parts of Europe. And when that happened, the body had to adapt, because with less sunlight comes less vitamin D. So gradually, over thousands of years, skin became lighter in some populations to help the body cope. And this is the key point. No one suddenly appeared. This wasn't a new type of human. It was the same humans, changing over time. So when people say, white people only appeared 7,000 years ago, what they actually mean is, that's when lighter skin became more widespread in certain groups, not when humans started existing. Now, this is where things get even more interesting, because we need to talk about red hair. Red hair comes from a gene called the MC1R gene, and this gene changes how your body produces pigment. Instead of producing mostly darker pigment, it shifts toward lighter red and yellow tones. And that's how you get red hair, lighter skin, and often freckles. Only about 1 to 2% of the world has natural red hair, so it's already rare. But here's where it gets even more specific. Most people with red hair also have lighter eye colors, usually blue, sometimes green, or hazel. But every now and then, you get something more unusual. Red hair, with brown eyes. And that combination shows up in around 1 in every 1,000 to 2,000 people. And the reason it's rare is because it pulls in two different genetic directions. Red hair is linked to lower levels of darker pigment, while brown eyes are linked to higher levels. So your body is essentially doing two different things at once. Now, here's something a lot of people don't realize. Redheads can actually experience pain differently. Not in a dramatic way, but enough that it's been studied. Some may need slightly more anesthetic, especially during things like dental work. They can also be more sensitive to certain types of pain, like cold or sharp sensations. But at the same time, they may respond better to certain pain relief. And again, this all links back to that same gene. Now let's talk about freckles, because they're not random either. Freckles are your skin reacting to sunlight. Instead of tanning evenly, your body produces small clusters of pigment in specific areas. It's basically your skin trying to protect itself, just in a different way. Now, one thing that keeps popping up online is the idea that red hair is disappearing. But that's not actually true. Red hair is a recessive trait, which means it can be passed down quietly, even if it doesn't show up. Two people without red hair can still have a child with red hair if they both carry the gene. So it's not going anywhere. Now finally, let's come back to the big question. Are humans aliens? No. There is no scientific evidence for that. Everything we know points to one origin: Africa. From there, humans spread across the world and adapted to different environments over time. So no, white people didn't suddenly appear, and humans didn't come from somewhere else. We evolved, slowly, naturally, and in ways that still surprise people today. So next time you hear that claim, about 7,000 years, you'll know exactly what it really means. And honestly, the real story is way more interesting. If you made it this far, you already know what to do. Like and subscribe, and keep sipping that tea.